From 1910 to 1920, factories in the USA started hiring workers, mostly young women, just to paint these dials with a luminous paint. Because during World War I, the demand for glow-in-the-dark instruments increased significantly, as soldiers needed to read watches and gauges at night without revealing their position. To meet this demand, American companies began hiring workers, especially women, later known as Radium Girls. This job was considered prestigious at that time. It paid well compared to other factory jobs available to women, and the work environment seemed clean and safe. Many of these women were teenagers or in their early 20s, and they felt fortunate to have such employment. The painting process required extreme precision. The numbers on watch dials were tiny, and to paint them accurately, workers were instructed to use a technique called lip, dip, and paint. This involved shaping the paintbrush with their lips to get a fine tip, dipping it into the radium paint, and then applying it to the dial. This cycle, lip, dip, paint, was repeated hundreds of times a day. At first, everything seemed normal. The women even found the glowing paint amusing. Some would paint their nails or teeth for fun, enjoying the eerie glow in the dark. But over time, strange symptoms began to appear. It started with fatigue and minor aches, but gradually escalated into severe health issues. Teeth began to loosen and fall out. Gums would not heal. Some women developed intense jaw pain. Eventually, doctors discovered that their jaw bones were deteriorating, a condition later referred to as Radium Jaw. The radium they had ingested was chemically similar to calcium, so their bodies absorbed it into their bones. From there, it emitted radiation continuously, damaging tissues from within. As the condition worsened, many women suffered from bone fractures, anemia, and severe infections. Their bodies were essentially being poisoned from the inside out. Yet, despite these horrifying symptoms, companies denied responsibility. They blamed poor hygiene or unrelated illnesses. Some doctors, influenced by company interests, misdiagnosed the women or dismissed their claims. While the scientists and supervisors who handled radium were aware of its dangers and used protective gear such as gloves and lead shields, but the workers were not told that with each contact they were ingesting small amounts of radium. This delayed recognition of the true cause allowed the tragedy to worsen. Eventually, a group of affected women decided to fight back. Despite being extremely ill, they filed lawsuits against their employers. One of the most notable cases involved 5 women, including Grace Fryer, who took legal action against the United States Radium Corporation. These cases were difficult because the companies had resources, influence, and legal power, while the women were physically weak and financially strained. However, their determination led to a landmark legal battle. The court eventually ruled in favor of the workers, granting them compensation, and, more importantly, setting a precedent. These girls who fought this battle were known as Radium Girls. The impact of this case was far-reaching. It led to the establishment of stricter workplace safety regulations, radiation handling rules, and improved labor rights. For the first time, companies were held accountable for occupational diseases caused by their negligence. The tragedy of the Radium Girls became a turning point in industrial history, influencing how hazardous materials were handled and how worker safety was prioritized. Today, the story of the Radium Girls is remembered as both a scientific lesson and a human tragedy. It highlights the dangers of unchecked technological enthusiasm and corporate negligence. What once seemed like a harmless, even beneficial glowing substance turned out to be deadly. The same glow that symbolized progress ended up exposing one of the darkest chapters in industrial history.